Grandpa's cheese barn.
Wednesday, free event, Corner Park, 5 days on there.
It's a Walmart truck. Finally found a spot earlier in the parade route. Doesn't have many people. This is where they lined up, 8. There's 7 up there. So we're getting to where they started the parade at. Ashland University. I'm pretty sure that's actually the last float, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Maybe. Yep, now all of a sudden the road I was walking down is open again, right after the parade route. Now some of the early ones that I missed, because I didn't get there right in time, are coming back to the road at the end. It's Frosty! That was cold out there, but it was worth seeing a little bit of the Christmas cheer. The parade lineup route was the same street that this place is on, so when I saw the cars moving, I was like, I gotta go out there and see a little bit of it. Well, look at that. There's fireworks going off now. That's cool. It's like an hour after the parade ended and I hear fireworks going off over there. Well, y'all, I came out of school and this is what I get. Snow. I was not expecting that. There's my car. It's the next day. This is the school parking lot.
snowpack. It's so cold out here. It's a little windy. It's probably about 20 degrees right now. I should put on my hat. I'm just gonna get in my car and warm up. But I do love the snow. It snows a lot more up here, and it does make everything look pretty, but it is dangerous driving. All right, get in the car. In downtown, it's pretty. Merry Christmas. I just went to church. I almost didn't go to the church. I woke up, I had an invitation from a friend that I so appreciated. But then we got up, sat down for a while, and was like, do I really feel like it? I have not been to a church service this year because I just haven't felt like it. It hasn't felt right. I barely got through Christmas Eve service last year because of the pain that it brought back of how I had really felt the call to do this, and I didn't think I'd be sitting in a pew again. And the pew is where I had the dream, and then it was difficult to sit in the pew again because the dream kept flooding back, and I was believing, well, I really can't have this dream right now. But then at church, we had a really good message, and the benediction was this: in a world with more barbarians than ever, you are telling me that I have to get rid of my protective shell, like a question. And the answer is yes. That's why we're here. That's why we go to church. If we could do that, if we could just get rid of our protective shell and be okay, then we wouldn't need the church. We wouldn't need each other. We wouldn't need our God. But we do need it. That's why we go to church. That's why we need each other. Yeah, that's a powerful message, isn't it? You can see the flags blowing. You know, I thought I was gonna go out for a little walk because it's nice, kind of, but it's cold. All right, I'm out here. I brought myself out here. I'm out here. It is really cold and windy here. Probably like 35. It was raining a little bit, freezing rain. I got back from the church, which I used to do an internship at when I was in Ashland, Ohio here. When I was in seminary school, I did an internship at that church. But got back to the church, did a little bit of food shopping, so I had something to eat today. And I was tempted to just go inside and start eating and watching football or whatever. Eagles don't play till 4 o'clock, so I have a little bit of extra time. But I figure before I bring my food inside, why don't I go on a little bit of a walk now? Because I'm not walking enough, and I'm not eating well enough, but I'm not walking enough. And I love walking, of course. It makes me feel better. So it's like, while I'm outside, I know that if I go inside, I'm not gonna wanna come back outside, so I'm gonna go walking right now. I tried running a little bit. I used to love to run a lot, but when I began running, the same ankle that I turned in the weights kind of started feeling off and acting up. It's fine when I walk, but when I start running, it feels weird. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But there's supposedly a lot of candle or candy cane lights here. They're not on right now, but I'm gonna just walk the path and check it out. There you go. Welcome to the Candy Cane Trail. Park closes at 9:30. Okay. We'll walk it. Lights aren't on. I should come back this week when the lights are actually on. That would be nice. We got these like Christmas trees, and all of these trees along here would be lit up.
Look at that cool little bench. When you see a bench, take a break. That's what Bad Bet said. But it's soaking wet right now because of the rain. We've got Christmas caroling. Thanks, carolers. I remember caroling with my church youth group at one point. Do you guys like going around seeing the Christmas lights around your neighborhood? I think that's cool sometimes. I haven't done that in a while. And this is the Candy Cane Express. There's Santa Claus. And now we are on the other side of the field, the other entrance. I just realized that all these rails are filled with lights. Like, that's so cool. Look at this. Candy Cane Trail, Grandpa's Cheese Barn, and downtown Ashland. Did you know this story? That's cool. Look at these snowflakes. It's beautiful. And there we go, snowflakes meaning. That's actually a beautiful saying. I needed that right now.
I'm unique, a miracle from heaven. So are you. So are you. I needed to hear that. Because sometimes, hello little snowmen and snow women if you're a snow woman bench. Sometimes it can feel like you got nothing left. Like I've been feeling like I've got no special person in my life. I've got a job that kind of drains me a little bit. Ooh. Gingerbread cookies, anyone? Gingerbread? Look at that, that's the biggest gingerbread cookie I've ever seen. And it's frosted too, the tree is frosted, it's wonderful.
You got them, but don't forget about the little gingerbread girl too. Have you seen Rudolph? I'll look out for him. Reindeer. That deer's asking the same thing. These rails are still all adorned with Christmas LED lights here. So that's cool. Oh look, we found the North Pole, but we haven't found Rudolph yet. Is he like hiding somewhere off in the woods? Oh wait, North Pole? There you are, Rudolph. We found you. You look young. Look rather young. Caution, Santa's elves watching and reporting. Careful with those presents there. Don't let them fall. And then here we come to the true meaning of Christmas. Our Savior is born. In a stable.
That was a lovely walk, and I'm glad I did it. It was cold. I almost turned back because the wind is cold. But you know what? I always feel better after a walk. I've been really tired lately. Hello, Nutcracker. Been really tired. I have 1 week left of school before Christmas break, and then I'll be going back to Connecticut to see my family for a few days, spend Christmas Eve, Christmas Day with them, and then it's the Foothills Trail. I'm driving down to North and South Carolina to go hike a little bit. So It's gonna be a cold one there, I'm sure too, but we'll have the equipment with us, we'll have our winter stuff with us, and we're gonna have a great time in the woods again. So see you all soon from the Foothills Trail. Hey, by the way, Santa's here too. Embrace the journey, happy trails, and Merry Christmas to all of you. And to all a good night. I used to love decorating for Christmas. Sadly, all my decorations have been in storage the last 2 years, but one day I think. Merry Christmas.